In the bustling village of Umuahia, two friends, Chinedu and Obi, stood under a mango tree, their hearts set on adventure. "Obi, I'm heading to Lagos, the city of dreams," Chinedu declared, his eyes gleaming. "And I'll cross the hills to Onitsha, the trading hub," Obi replied. They vowed to meet at the same tree in 10 years to share their fortunes. With a firm handshake, they parted, the harmattan wind carrying their hopes. 10 years passed, and the day of reunion arrived, the village alive with anticipation. Chinedu reached the mango tree first, his blacksmith's apron dusty from travel. Horns blared as Obi arrived, surrounded by a convoy of sleek cars. "Chinedu, my brother," Obi called, stepping out in a tailored agbada. "Meet Chief Obi Okeke, special advisor to the governor." Chinedu laughed, clapping his friend's shoulder. "Chief, eh? I'm just a blacksmith, forging iron in Onitsha." Obi grinned, dismissing his entourage. "Let's eat, just us. I brought jollof rice and suya." They sat, reminiscing, as the village buzzed around them. Under the tree, Obi shared his rise. "I manage state finances, Chinedu. Millions pass through my hands daily." Chinedu showed his callous palms. "I shape iron with fire. My hands bear the marks of my trade." Obi leaned forward. "Come to my mansion in Lagos. Stay a few days, see my world. Then I'll visit yours." Chinedu hesitated. "A commoner like me in your big man's house?" Obi waved it off. "Pack your things. My driver will fetch you tomorrow." The deal was sealed with laughter. The next morning, Chinedu packed his tools, his wife, Ada, teasing him. "Don't let Lagos swallow you." A sleek SUV arrived, the driver bowing. "Chief Okeke sent me, sir." Chinedu climbed in, awestruck by the leather seats. The driver chuckled. "Chief owns 10 cars like this. He earns millions monthly, enough to buy this village." Chinedu shook his head, marveling at Obi's wealth. As they sped toward Lagos, he clutched his bag, wondering how his simple life would fit into Obi's world of opulence. The SUV pulled into Obi's Ikoyi mansion, its gates gleaming with gold accents. Chinedu gaped at the marble floors and chandeliers. A steward greeted him. "Welcome, Mr. Chinedu. Chief is at the State House, but we'll make you comfortable." They offered perfumes, sandalwood, oud, citrus. Chinedu chose citrus, feeling out of place. A table groaned with pounded yam, egusi, and imported fruits. "So much food," he muttered, serving himself. The steward smiled. "Chief lives large, sir." Chinedu nodded, missing his simple meals back home. Obi burst in, apologetic. "Chinedu, a trade summit with investors from Dubai kept me." "Sorry." Chinedu held up an iron sculpture he'd made. "For you, my friend." Obi admired it. "This is art. It'll grace my office." Aide interrupted, handing Obi documents. "The governor needs your input by dawn." Obi sighed, calling a meeting. "Chinedu, I must work. The state's economy depends on this deal." Chinedu nodded, understanding the weight of Obi's role, as the mansion hummed with activity. A steward showed Chinedu Obi's private stream, a man-made marvel mimicking Umuahia's rivers. "Chief had it built to remind him of home," the steward said. Chinedu marveled at the engineering. "This cost millions." The steward nodded. "Chief loves swimming but rarely has time." Chinedu sampled exotic fruits, mangoes from Brazil, dates from Saudi Arabia, gifts from Obi's allies. "Tonight's a banquet for the Dubai investors," the steward added. "You must come." Chinedu frowned. "I have no fine clothes." The steward smiled. "We'll handle that." Tailors swarmed Chinedu, measuring him for a suit. "Pick your fabric, silk, velvet, or damask," one said, showing gold buttons and sapphire studs. Chinedu chose damask with amber beads, Obi's favorite. "Chief dazzles at every event," the tailor said. Chinedu watched the frenzy: tailors, jewelers, stewards. "Obi's life sparkles, but where's the peace?" he mused. The suit was promised by evening, perfect for the banquet. Chinedu shook his head, proud of Obi's status but wary of its burdens. A steward showed Chinedu Obi's private stream, a man-made marvel mimicking Umuahia's rivers. "Chief had it built to remind him of home," the steward said. Chinedu marveled at the engineering. "This cost millions." The steward nodded. "Chief loves swimming but rarely has time." Chinedu sampled exotic fruits, mangoes from Brazil, dates from Saudi Arabia, gifts from Obi's allies. "Tonight's a banquet for the Dubai investors," the steward added. "You must come." Chinedu frowned. "I have no fine clothes." The steward smiled. "We'll handle that." Chinedu welcomed Obi to his modest Onitsha compound, children playing nearby. "Rest, chief," Chinedu teased, offering a straw mat. Obi sank onto it, exhausted. "This is heaven," he sighed, dozing off. Chinedu stoked his forge, the fire roaring. Obi woke to the clang of metal. "Chinedu, this hammer's broken," he said, holding a tool. Chinedu inspected it. "Not mine. My work carries my mark." He promised to forge a new one for Obi's brother. Obi watched, awed by Chinedu's skill, as the sun dipped low. By the fire, Chinedu served Obi a feast: okra soup, fufu, and roasted yam. Obi's aide, Emeka, hesitated but joined at Chinedu's insistence. "This is a vacation." Chinedu laughed. A girl, Ngozi, ran up. "Uncle Chinedu, our pot's broken, and Papa's sick." Chinedu handed her a pot and broth. "Take this for now. I'll fix yours by morning." Obi ate heartily, savoring the simple flavors. "This beats any banquet," he said, as crickets chirped and the village settled for the night. The next day, Obi watched Chinedu work, sparks flying as he shaped iron. A carpenter, Uche, rushed in. "Chinedu, my chisel's wobbly. I need it for cabinets by tomorrow." Chinedu nodded, promising repairs and 500 nails. Obi marveled at the demands. "You're the village's backbone," he said. Chinedu shrugged. "I do what I love." Obi tried filling a trough, his fine shirt soaked. Laughing, Chinedu tossed him a rag. "Welcome to my world, chief." The forge glowed, binding their friendship anew. Obi sat with Emeka, observing the village. "Chinedu's tools are everywhere: farms, kitchens, markets," Emeka noted. "He's the best blacksmith in 7 villages." Obi nodded. "His work holds this place together." A farmer praised Chinedu's hoes, sharper than any. Obi turned to Chinedu. "Don't you deserve more for this?" Chinedu smiled. "My people pay what they can. I don't need millions to love my work." Obi's eyes lit up, an idea forming, as the village hummed with Chinedu's creations. Obi paced, excited. "Chinedu, work for the state. Forge swords, horseshoes, ship parts for the army. If the general approves, you'd earn enough to hire help and still serve these villages." Chinedu frowned. "Leave Onitsha." Obi shook his head. "Stay here. Supply the state. You're a craftsman Nigeria needs." Chinedu rubbed his chin, considering. "If the general likes my work, maybe." Obi grinned. "He will. It's not money or titles that matter, it's doing your best." The friends toasted to new possibilities. Weeks later, a military convoy rolled into Onitsha. General Musa, stern but fair, inspected Chinedu's forge. "Show me your work," he said. Chinedu presented daggers, their edges gleaming. The general tested one, slicing rope effortlessly. "Impressive. Can you supply 1,000 swords by year's end?" Chinedu nodded. "With help, yes." Obi, present, beamed. "Told you, General." Musa signed a contract, promising fair pay. Chinedu shook his hand, pride swelling. His village cheered, knowing their blacksmith would shine on a larger stage. With the contract, Chinedu expanded his forge, hiring apprentices from nearby villages. Obi visited, marveling at the bustling workshop. "You're a big man now," he teased. Chinedu laughed, hammering a blade. "Just a blacksmith doing his best." The apprentices worked diligently, learning Chinedu's techniques. Obi handed him a state seal. "For your deliveries to the army." Chinedu hung it proudly. As sparks flew, he felt content, serving his people and the nation, his hands still blackened by honest work. To celebrate, Chinedu hosted a feast, inviting the village and Obi's entourage. Drummers played, and women danced. Tables overflowed with pepper soup, agba, and palm wine. Obi raised a glass. "To Chinedu, whose iron strengthens us all." The crowd roared. Children ran, waving toy swords Chinedu had made. Ada whispered to Chinedu, "You've made us proud." He squeezed her hand, grateful for his life. Obi, watching, felt the warmth of home, far from Lagos's cold marble halls. Late that night, Obi sat by Chinedu's fire, staring at the stars. "Your life has peace, Chinedu," he said. "Mine's all meetings and stress." Chinedu nodded. "But you shaped the state's future. That's no small thing." Obi sighed. "I miss simple joys, swimming, eating without rush." Chinedu tossed him a yam. "Stay longer. Forge something tomorrow." Obi laughed, peeling the yam. For the first time in years, he felt unburdened, the village's simplicity a balm to his weary soul. The next morning, Obi, in borrowed work clothes, joined Chinedu at the forge. "Teach me," he said. Chinedu handed him a hammer. "Strike here." Obi's first blows were clumsy, but Chinedu guided him. By noon, Obi had shaped a crude knife. "Not bad, chief," Chinedu said, clapping. Obi grinned, sweat on his brow. Villagers watched, amused, as the special advisor toiled like one of them. For Obi, the work was freeing, a reminder of life beyond titles and wealth. Chinedu's first batch of swords was ready. Obi accompanied him to the barracks, where General Musa inspected the shipment. "Flawless," Musa declared, signing for more. Soldiers tested the blades, praising their balance. Obi whispered, "You've done it, Chinedu." Back in Onitsha, Chinedu paid his apprentices, ensuring they could support their families. He kept prices fair for villagers, refusing to let wealth change him. Obi watched, inspired by his friend's integrity, vowing to bring fairness to his own work. News of Chinedu's work reached the governor, who visited Onitsha. "Chinedu, your blades strengthen our army," he said. "Join us for a state dinner in Lagos." Chinedu, in a simple agbada, attended, Obi by his side. The elite marveled at his story, a village blacksmith turned national asset. Chinedu spoke humbly. "I just do my best." The governor toasted him, promising support for local craftsmen. Chinedu returned home, focused on his forge, his heart still rooted in Onitsha. Ada watched Chinedu train apprentices, her eyes shining. "You've brought honor to us," she said. Chinedu hugged her. "We did this together." She'd managed their home, ensuring he could focus on the forge. Villagers now sought Ada's advice, seeing her strength. Obi, visiting, gifted her a woven shawl. For the woman behind the man, he said. Ada laughed, serving him akara. The couple's bond inspired the village, showing that success came from unity and hard work, not just ambition. Inspired by Chinedu, Obi proposed a state program to support artisans. We need more like Chinedu, he told the governor. The plan funded training and tools for blacksmiths, weavers, and carpenters across Nigeria. Obi worked late, ensuring fair implementation. Chinedu, hearing this, sent him an iron pen holder. For signing laws that lift us, he wrote. Obi placed it on his desk, a reminder of his roots. The program launched, earning praise, and Obi felt purpose beyond wealth, thanks to his friend's example. Chinedu's apprentices began forging their own tools, some opening workshops. A young girl, Ifeoma, showed promise, crafting a hoe Chinedu praised. You'll outshine me, he said. Obi, visiting, gave her a scholarship. Study engineering, but keep forging. Ifeoma beamed, inspired. The village youth saw new paths, craft and education combined. Chinedu and Obi watched them train, proud. We are building a future, Obi said. Chinedu nodded. One hammer at a time. Their friendship had sparked change, rippling beyond their dreams. A year later, Chinedu and Obi met again under the mango tree, now a village landmark. Obi arrived with less fanfare, seeking simplicity. Chinedu, thriving, shared profits with his workers. They ate groundnut soup, laughing like boys. Villagers joined, honoring their sons. Obi raised a cup. To doing our best. Chinedu echoed, and lifting others. The tree stood tall, a symbol of their pact, its roots deep as their bond. The village sang, celebrating two men who shaped their world. Chinedu's work earned him a national award for craftsmanship. At the Abuja ceremony, Obi presented it, his speech heartfelt. Chinedu shows that greatness lies in skill and heart. Chinedu, in a modest suit, thanked his village. They made me. The audience clapped, inspired. Back home, Chinedu hung the plaque in his forge, then returned to work. Obi teased, no rest. Chinedu grinned. Iron waits for no one. His humility grounded him, even as his fame grew. Obi, tired of Lagos's chaos, built a small house in Umuahia, near the mango tree. He visited Chinedu's forge often, learning to craft simple tools. This keeps me sane, he said, hammering. Chinedu nodded. Iron doesn't lie. Villagers welcomed Obi, no longer chief but their brother. He swam in the local river, ate roasted corn, and found peace. Chinedu's life had taught him that wealth wasn't joy, work and community were. His mansion stood, but his heart was home. Chinedu opened a training school beside his forge, teaching blacksmithing to youth from across Nigeria. Obi funded it, ensuring free access. Students crafted tools, some joining the army contract. Chinedu mentored them, stressing quality. Do your best, always. Obi taught business skills, preparing them for trade. The school became a hub, drawing visitors. A Lagos reporter called it Nigeria's Iron Heart. Chinedu shrugged. Just a forge. But he and Obi knew it was more, a legacy for generations. Under the mango tree, Chinedu and Obi reflected. We kept our promise, Obi said. Chinedu nodded. And found our paths. They vowed to mentor others, ensuring their villages thrived. Obi handed Chinedu a new hammer, engraved with their names. For the next 10 years, he said. Chinedu laughed, giving Obi an iron ring. To remind you of home. As dusk fell, they sat, content, their friendship a beacon. The village glowed, proof that doing one's best could change the world. Years later, the mango tree still stood, a pilgrimage site for artisans. Chinedu's forge and school thrived, his apprentices now masters. Obi, semi-retired, taught at the school, his reforms enduring. Their story inspired Nigeria, two friends who valued skill over status, community over wealth. Villagers told their tale, children forging toy hammers. The forge's fire burned bright, a symbol of their pact. As Chinedu hammered and Obi laughed, they knew importance came not from gold or iron, but from doing their very best.